I hope you guys are all doing good. Joe Sky here, back at it again with another Schumann resonance live stream. I don't know if everything's even working. Hopefully everything's working. Um, we have a blackout. Everybody's putting updates out there, but I don't think they realize that there was and or still is a blackout. I have 3 Schumann resonance. Make it 4 right now. I don't see any data. I don't know what people are giving updates for, but there is no data at all. So I don't know what's going on. Am I tripping out right now? Or are people like I was earlier out of it? Because there's a solar eclipse happening right now. Things are getting quite crazy. A lot of technical issues. Solar eclipse happens. When things like that happen, things like blackouts and the Schumann resonance happen. Because astrological events do play a part in this. So there's a lot of things going on right now. Normally I don't stream this late, but you know, here I am. It is what it is, right? Hope everybody's doing good. I have been doing so much clearing, so much work, and just, you know, doing I feel like I've been just doing so much stuff, you know, helping people out. And, you know, doing my grid work because, you know, that also helps people out. Hopefully you guys could hear me, by the way. So hopefully we have some good audio. You guys? Yeah, y'all hear me very loud. So, welcome everyone. The battery's low, so this will probably be only a 5 to 10 minute stream. It will not be a long stream. Overall, of course, multiple, and I do repeat right now, multiple Schumann resonance stations are currently down. And this probably just has to do with the current energies and the current things that are going on right now. So, 1, let me refresh this one. 2, welcome to the stream, Saz and is it Jin? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? We are currently having a blackout right now for the Schumann resonance. 4 stations. I don't know why nobody's talking about this. Maybe there's something going on, or maybe people are noticing it, but there is 4 stations right now that I'm looking at. Happy birthday, Jonah. How you doing? There's 4 stations right now, and they're all down. There is no activity whatsoever. So it's very interesting that nobody's providing an update to it. I feel like I'm the only person on YouTube providing an update on that. So I find it to be very, very interesting. So hopefully everybody's, you know, having a good day. I feel like there's a lot of things going on right now, you know. I really appreciate that. Liking and subbing really helps out a lot. Appreciate that, Jonah. But overall, this is the best time right now. This is the best time right now to protect your energy. You know, I feel like a lot of people are trying to trigger other people. You know, it's been like that for about a couple weeks right now. And it's the best time to protect your energy. Best time to get away from people. Maybe isolate, work on yourself. During periods like this, that's what it is. During the equinox, during an eclipse, things happen. It gets pretty crazy out there, you know? People get crazy. And you just gotta do what you gotta do. Hope everybody's doing good. I have no idea how long this stream will go due to the shortage on my battery. What am I doing? Basically talking about the Schumann resonance. Typing on the keyboard. So let's show the data though, right? We forgot to show the data. All right, so here we go right now. We're looking at the Schumann resonance right now. So every single day has been the same. On the 18th, we had a green right here, and then we come over here, it gets thick. On the 19th, we have green here, moderate activity by the way. Green is moderate. Gets very thick over here. So same thing. And today we had the same exact thing. Green over here, then it gets thick on the right side. And there's a blackout. If you could read this chart right now, this is 9/20. This is September 20 right now, which is what today is if you are in America. And this chart isn't reporting data for right now, which is almost September 21st. We're literally less than an hour away from September 21st. And in this time zone, UTC, it is September 21st. So we should be way past this, but it hasn't updated yet. So something's going on right now, and I would assume either data is just not being shown right now or there's a blackout. Hour 12 is midnight. Hour 17 is 5 a.m. 5 a.m. till now is roughly 15 hours. We haven't had any data. There hasn't been anything. I think this is quite interesting because yesterday we got hit with an M-class solar flare by the sun. And I don't know, does that have anything to do with this? I have no idea. Space weather, solar storms do have an effect on technology. But of course, if you look at the disclosure, they're also saying that there is a blackout as well. But the interesting thing is, and again, we were hit with a power 10 at hour 17. I think this is interesting because when you look at this, this makes no sense at all. September 20, this is the hour. Hours are on the bottom. Okay, and if you do go on top, I think this is very interesting that it's also around hour 12, which is where September 20 is. But over here, they have the numbers off. So this makes no sense at all. But regardless of what it is, it's still a blackout. And that is what's going on right now. Unfortunately, most Schumann, I would say most of these Schumann stations and websites don't update but only once a day. And each station or website, I should specifically say each website only does one update a day, which I think is quite frustrating. If we take a look at the Italian Schumann resonance right over here, not much activity at all. There isn't much activity. And honestly, I don't know if it's down. It just looks like there's only activity here and there's nothing here. Looks to me like it's down. The data actually has been like this for several days. Now I go to Zapper. This is all in another language. Most people can't read this. It's still down. There just hasn't been an update. And when I go on this one, it hasn't been updated since September 1st, if you can see that. I know it's pretty tough to see. September 1st. And that's ridiculous. Photos of the sun have not been updated on GeoCenter. I will show you. And as you can see, nothing other than the M-class solar flare we had yesterday. So when I look at daily photos of the sun, I'm looking at the daily photos of the sun, right? I want to see something. September 13, 9/13. We aren't getting any new data. So I find this to be incredibly weird, odd. No photos of the sun, no Schumann resonance, The Italian Schumann isn't really showing anything. A lot of Schumann stations, there's just no activity, no photos of the sun. I mean, it's getting weird now. So there's not much data happening. You know, there's not much, I don't know what's going on. What do you guys think is going on since we aren't getting new photos of the sun or any Schumann resonance data? I just think, personally, the Schumann stations need to get upgraded. I think they're very outdated, and because they're only in certain locations where they deal with hazardous weather, places that have, you know, hazardous weather, and obviously I just feel like the technology is quite limited. So most of the activity that's going on in the Schumann resonance, I don't think is really getting recorded. So I think the data is, and it's been bad for a month. It hasn't been, you know, it's been having on and off blackouts, and there has been so much issues with the Schumann resonance. So I find it interesting that there hasn't been anything updated yet. There hasn't been any major updates or really anything being published or put out there by some big credible person. And no one's talking about it. So I'm the only person on YouTube that's just saying this. Where's the data? You know, everybody's posting updates. I don't think they realize it's not 5 a.m. anymore. That was 15 hours ago. You know? So I don't know what is going on and why people aren't really, what people are really doing. So I hope everybody's doing good, by the way, but boy oh boy, I don't know, am I just seeing things differently? Like, am I just, you know, is there data, but maybe I'm just, my eyes are just, I don't know. You know, or am I just going through something right now? Because there's just no data. No current data. So I think it's just interesting. And picture the sun. I know there's a current coronal hole right now. I don't know exactly. I think it is a reoccurring region. However, of course, no photos of that. So I think it's interesting. Very, very interesting. A lot of things just, there's just not much data to show anymore. So I think it's interesting. And when I go on spaceweatherlive.com, there is absolutely nothing noteworthy, which is interesting. And again, we've been quite active, right? We had an M-class solar flare yesterday. We've had multiple geomagnetic storms. I feel like there's got to be something to be talked about, right? There's got to be something shown on the Schumann resonance, but no, unfortunately there's not. It's fine, but I do think it's quite interesting that nobody's talking about the fact that there hasn't been any data. I don't know what and where people are getting data from if they do pull up some data. All I know is there's just no data right now. There's a blackout. And the fact that I have multiple Schumann resonance, I've shown you guys, is going to be interesting where people pull the data from. Definitely something to question. It's got to be questionable at this point. Where are they getting the data? Right? Are they just slabbing? Are they just copying and pasting at this point? Because I think it's quite interesting, you know? Again, I do hope everybody's doing good on this night. It'd be nice if there's some people to talk to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if people want to chat, that'd be great. Oh, Seven is here. I didn't see Seven's comments. Apparently they were not shown. And there was Dream as well. So very interesting, very interesting. I do appreciate the likes. I do appreciate everybody popping into the stream. This one will probably end in just a couple of minutes. So wow, it's weird. It's weird. Looks like chat froze on my phone. That's quite unfortunate. So hopefully I just want to confirm for all the moderators. I wish there was one here. How are you guys doing? How's everybody feeling, by the way? How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? What's everybody's experience been? Seriously. Because a lot of people have been telling me that they've been going through a lot. They've been feeling a lot lately. I went through some crazy crap yesterday. I did not feel good at all. Hopefully everybody's been doing good though. You know? So very, very interesting. I do appreciate everybody for tuning into the stream, by the way, and supporting. I'm really grateful and thankful for it. Man, I gotta find some more stations. I mean, I feel like I've spent so long looking for more Schumann resonance stations, and it is just quite unfortunate. So I'm gonna see if I could find some more right now. I specifically need daily photos of the sun. I have like a million, it was like cucumbers. I have a million tabs open right now. See if there's anything going on in the Italian Schumann resonance. Nothing. This thing hasn't really been, I haven't seen any difference on it. Alright, this website's not loading. So let me know how is everybody doing. Okay. Alright. Found something. I just went to the Space Weather Prediction Center. But I don't think this is specifically a prediction. But then again, why would it say September 21st when it's not September 21st? Maybe it is a prediction. I mean, I need to see real freaking data. I don't need prediction data. So I don't think this is a prediction though. I need something that is current. Right? Ironically, they want to show predictions, but it's just hard to get real-time data, isn't it? Let's take a good look around here for current solar images. Let's take a good look. What do we got going on over here? Not really a fan of most of these photos. Coronal holes. All right, let's take a good look at this. Wow. Still no update. Unbelievable. Even on Space Weather Live, I still can't get an update right now. It still says September 13. I don't know why we have so much outdated data. Welcome to the stream. My chat froze on my phone. I don't know what's going on right now. I do hope everybody's doing good. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna find anything here, man. This is crazy. Oh well. I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna just have to believe the solar dynamics. Hopefully someone in the chat will have to tell me if. Okay, that website does not work. But of course, yeah, this is here. This is quite massive, by the way. There's a lot of things going on in the sun right now, so things are quite crazy. Quite crazy. All right, that's gonna do for this live stream. I do appreciate everybody for whoever tuned in, whoever watched. Thank you so much. I gotta go. My phone's about to die. I do appreciate everybody. Everybody take care of yourself. Have a good night.